Okay, welcome back. It's episode 15 of the Screen Age podcast with your host Connor.
And Rodrigo.
God, it's still weird to do an intro like that, but anyways, we finally got it down in 15 episodes.
Yeah, we got it down, and we'll keep it going, and it'll get better. It'll get less
Yeah,
awkward.
we'll get more efficient. Hey, it's never really awkward. It's always just nice and chill.
But yeah, this week we kind of quiet, but kind of busy. It's a weird
It's
week.
a bit on and off.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, it has its moments, and then it has its other moments.
It has many other moments, most of them superhero moments and Spider-Man, WandaVision and such. But yeah, we got some things. Interesting things.
Yeah, interesting things, some boring things, but a lot of interesting things happened.
To an extent. We'll
To
go
an
with movies
extent, to a
first.
certain extent. Yeah, we'll start with movies. So I guess the first thing we should touch on is just the Snyder Cut. It's kind of consuming our lives at the moment.
Yeah, go get the superhero thing out of the way. It's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. But
Yeah, it's like if you don't have enough
so much money.
of Marvel news, here you go.
Yeah, finally some DC news that looks in some ways promising. So,
Yeah.
like, we got the Black Superman clip. We got
Yes.
Jared Leto's new Joker look.
Yes, which looks awesome.
Looks much better. That's
I
the
like
only
that.
thing I see. It's the only thing I see in comment sections. It's just like, wow, that's the difference a tattoo makes. I can see it now.
It's still true though. Like
It's 100% true.
the tattoos are just they just I don't know. I can see where they were trying to go with it. Like
Extent.
the idea of what they were trying to do, but it just was poor.
Yeah, no, the worst thing was that it was damaged across his forehead or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the worst one.
Yeah, it was like damaged or something. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this if you haven't seen it, it looks a lot better.
It looks a lot creepier.
It does. It looks a lot darker because obviously, okay. So like I said, he's got no tattoos, but now he's got the long hair,
Mm.
like down to his shoulders, and he just looks very menacing. Like
It does. It looks
it's
more
just
menacing.
it's because it's the black and white picture in a chair, like in an empty room. It's just eerie and it's nice. I like it.
Oh, I do. I do really like it. In fairness, it is a cool new design for a Joker, and it's hopefully it'll just try and distance ourselves from what happened.
Like, yeah, like they had the right idea, but it was just so poorly managed.
Yeah, and in fairness, let's try to give Jared Leto his due. In fairness, like,
He
for
tried
what he
his
was
hardest.
given, for what he was given, he really did try. He really did give it his all, and I feel like a lot of it in Suicide Squad was down to, because remember they had to do a bunch of reshoots because the censors were like, "Oh, we don't like showing this abusive relationship on or between him
Yeah,
and Harley,"
yeah.
and we're like, "That's the whole thing about these two characters is that it's a toxic as all fuck relationship."
Yeah, it's as toxic as it can be. He literally throws her in toxins.
She throws her in toxins. I think there's like a dungeon full of dead Harleys in one of the graphic novels. He feeds it to tigers and all that
exactly.
stuff. I think it's tigers. There's so much shit that goes wrong with that. But the whole thing is that she's just so broken. She stays with them.
Exactly, and like they're both equally as broken as each other.
So
But like yeah, like the whole thing of him having like that metal grill in his mouth, and like not even having like a smile and having it tattooed on his hand, and he put up his hand up to his face, and it's just like
laugh.
what is that?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
because the whole thing is that it's a cackle. Like, that's when I think of the Joker, I think of his menacing cackle of him like reeling back and really feeling the laugh. With him just putting his hand up to his mouth and going ha 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 ha. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Just like,
yeah,
I know you're trying, man, but my God.
yeah. Like obviously we had like Joaquin's Joker,
Oh
which his
God,
laugh
yeah.
was fucking brilliant, but it was also
Oh
like part of the character. It wasn't just obviously he had like a problem which made him laugh, which made it all that creepier. And
yeah,
then
it was
like
terrifying.
and then we had Heath Ledger's Joker, which was just insane and found shit that was crazy funny.
He was just sadistic to the point where he laughed, and then you had Jack Nicholson who got broken so much from his like facial disfigurement that he just cracked and couldn't stop laughing and smiling.
Yeah, and then we had Jared Leto.
And then we had Jared Leto who puts his hand up over his mouth. Even fucking
Because
Cesar
yeah,
Romero, he just laughed because things were funny because he just got into it back in 1966. But
yeah,
then again, we had Jared Leto.
yeah. But like, it's such a like I'm looking at a picture of him now. Like it's not just the tattoos on his face that are bad. It's there's a
Yeah.
scene where he's no shirt on, and he's literally like
Mm,
on his left pec, he has like ha 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 ha, and then like
yeah,
across his chest, it says Joker. Like,
yeah,
what is going on here? Like,
yeah. I'll put a picture up of. Can I? I could probably put. Yeah, I'll put a picture
you
up for
probably could, yeah.
video watchers. But
Yeah,
yeah, I
like,
like.
and he gets a lot of
It's
slack for it. Like,
he does get a lot of slack. And in fairness, I think more so the character itself gets a lot of slack. I think it's just because his name's attached to it. We just like we see. I
yeah,
always see it referenced as Jared Leto's Joker, as
yes,
opposed to Jared Leto as Joker.
yes, it's Jared Leto's Joker, or rather than like Suicide Squad Joker or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
So
yeah.
I
But
think he.
hopefully, like, if he's a lot like less tattooy and like more like proper laughing and like really menacing in this Snyder cut,
Yeah.
it'd be a lot better.
It will be a lot better. Yeah.
I
And
don't think it can
like,
get worse, to be honest.
no. And since it's what 4 hours long, it's like longer than some of the Lord of the Rings movies. There's like a
Yeah,
10-minute intermission for theatrical
yeah, I was gonna
releases.
say, yeah, that's crazy though. Like, imagine two. Like, I'd hate that though. Like
Mm,
I see why they would do it, right? Because obviously 4 hours, long time, whatever. But I hate taking breaks between movies. It kind of just takes me out of it. It
yeah,
just,
if it's 10 minutes, I don't mind because when we were watching Lord of the Rings over Christmas, um, they like those discs are done in two, so you have to like put your you get the disc and it's like, oh, this continues on disc two, and like, okay, I need to take a disc, put the other one in. In that time, we had like a small like few minute intermission. We're like, oh, it was actually good to stand up. Like I like this Lord of the Rings now, I absolutely adore Lord of the Rings, and I would forever watch it. But I'm like, okay, I just need to stand up now at the moment.
yeah, yeah.
So I don't mind it, and maybe 10 minutes is a bit long, maybe five. Like, but again, God knows
I
what
know,
people gotta
yeah,
do.
yeah. I know it's 10 because like there could be a lot of people in there and like going to the bathroom and then coming back
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, like it's gonna be odd. But I hope they don't do it like. I hope they cut it at a good point. You know,
Oh, I'm
like
sure they will.
I don't. I like. But I don't know with DC. You never know. It could be like the middle of a
True.
battle. Be like, this is 10-minute interval, and you're like, are you serious?
Yeah, like they could be squaring up just to throw a punch and then wham,
Yeah.
interval.
To be continued in 10 minutes. Like, ah, come on.
Yeah, then because at least with Lord of the Rings, there was so many slow parts that you could like just as something was like settling down, you could then have the break and it continues on. In this, God knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, yeah. So like I don't mind the break as long as
Hmm.
it's in a good position.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's DC news.
Yeah. Thankfully for now, that's all the not Spider Man. Well, I guess we had. I don't want to bring up the Spider Man thing because I don't know if I believe it or not. With the whole, Tom Holland said that they're not going to be in the movie.
Yeah,
Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire.
like a part of me believes him because, well, like it's finally like the first time we actually get something off it. But then the other part of me is like, I don't believe you because you would have said it straight away and not let this hype train build up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, look, I guess the only thing from that Spider Man thing, and we can get away from the superheroes for a bit.
yeah, but we got a trailer for M Night Shyamalan's new movie.
Hmm.
It's called Old.
Hmm. I
It's
haven't seen it.
it's it's very weird. Like
As I would
every M
assume
Night
from M. Night
Shyamalan,
Shyamalan. Yeah.
like every of his movie, like every single one of his movies. It's basically it's set on like this island, right?
Okay.
From what we get from the trailer, it's set on an island where like a family's on like on holidays or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they just grow up really fast. Like the kids will be like they'd have like their swimsuit or whatever, and they go for a swim, and then they'll come back and they're like, "Oh, mom, it's like it's really like tight or whatever. It's it's like just uncomfortable, and then they'd run behind a rock, and then they'd come back, and they're like 18 years of age, and they were like 8, and like it's just kind of like that. It's kind of weird.
What?
Yeah, yeah, that's literally what happens in the trailer.
I'm gonna have to watch the trailer because I don't understand what the fuck is happening.
I know, no one. I didn't know. I didn't get it. I watched it. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Damn, this was what, during the Super Bowl thing.
During Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a weird.
That's yeah.
Like, The catchphrase is, "It's only a matter of time," but sure, that doesn't help at all.
It doesn't fucking help. Yeah. See, M. Night Shyamalan is the absolute epitome of a hit or miss director.
Oh yeah, he has absolute bangers, and then he's
Some of
got
the worst
some
movies, not bad.
some of the worst movies.
Some of the absolute horror movies. Like, okay, I'll admit, The Village to an extent can be seen as a little bit of an exception, as that it's an okay movie, but it gets a bit, it gets a bit far fetched towards the end. But nonetheless,
Little.
fair. Okay, yeah, yeah. The ending is really stupid, but like if you stop the movie at a particular time and lie to yourself about what the ending is, the movie's unreal. But we got The Sixth Sense from him. We got Split from him.
Split, Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
Like those two are phenomenal. Glass is good up to the end. Again,
which is always a thing with his movies.
Yes, he has a thing of just making the ending too much. Like,
yeah.
he sees the line and goes, "I don't care," and just goes. Like, he does not care. But then the thing is, that makes or breaks his films.
Oh yeah, well, except for one movie.
What movie?
Avatar, where I don't think there was a movie to fix or break or do anything with.
Well, yeah, but anyway.
Do I need to bring up the reviews again?
No, I think people know what we're on about. I think they got it. But like, yeah, like, I don't understand why he makes it, like, he takes that step too far of the ending.
He does. It's so unusual. It's so okay. I feel like when Sixth Sense came out and he saw how good twists can do, and like
He got hooked on it.
Yeah, how big reveals. It was like a fucking shot of crack. He was just like, okay, I need to keep this up. And every time a film doesn't have, like when after Last Airbender came out, and he was like, oh, there was a really big twist ending. Next film was Split with a huge twist ending.
Was there a huge twist ending at the end?
Not a huge twist ending, I suppose, but there was like a reveal. I guess there was a big reveal at the end of it. You're like, oh, cool. That's well, yeah,
yeah, exactly. Like, it's like like you watch Unbreakable. It's like, okay, there wasn't really a twist.
yeah.
So it's like, it's okay. And then Split, like, there's a little twist, and you're like, okay,
It's a decent Split.
he's getting it. He's getting the right idea now. And then Glass comes along, and then the whole movie's a fucking twist.
Yeah.
It's all a fucking twist, and then the ending kind of ruins that trilogy.
It does, which is
that trilogy,
an absolute shame.
Yeah, because that trilogy could have been one of the best. Like, it could have been like top 20 trilogies.
Oh yeah, could have been.
Wouldn't have put it top 10, I don't think.
No,
But it would have definitely, especially for like a thriller horror-esque trilogy, it would have been fairly high on the list.
That type of stuff. Yeah.
So like, and then just the ending of Glass absolutely killed it. It just killed the whole thing.
Yeah, that is. I absolutely adore. I love the first two movies. I love Unbreakable. I love Split so much. I remember seeing them in the cinema, and just like we've discussed our love for Anya Taylor-Joy in the past. I loved her in that movie. It was almost like a breakout. Well, it was more so a breakout role. I know she's in a few things beforehand, but this was like, whoa, here she really is now.
Yeah.
But fucking James McAvoy in that.
Oh, steals the show. I know it's about him, but steals it anyway.
He grabs and goes, mine. He's
Yeah,
unreal.
he goes mine like 12 times because he's got 12 different personalities.
You wouldn't even think he's Scottish in real life.
It's mad. Like, yeah, like every scene, it's like having a different actor on the screen.
Yeah.
It's just it's insane. Like, and you don't even get to see all his personalities, which makes it all the better. Like,
Mm.
but yeah, and then we obviously do get to see a lot of that in Split as well, and like, we obviously have Bruce Willis, which is great in it, and then it just all goes down. It just all goes to shit.
Yeah, it really does.
It's a
I need to watch
poor
Unbreakable
ending.
again.
Yeah, Unbreakable's awesome, and like I like the link in Glass to Unbreakable of like just
I mean,
I want
Split.
yeah, and like it all just kind of like you can see the mastermind behind it, and it's like, oh, that's cool. And then it ends. It all comes down to the end.
you do mean Glass?
Yeah, I said Glass. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I said Split and you said yeah, and I was like, oh no, wait, I got that wrong. Yeah, because I haven't actually seen Glass the whole way through. I've always seen like snippets of it.
Oh, you haven't seen it all the way through?
No, purely because I know the ending absolutely ruins everything, and I'd rather look at those two other movies and like see them as standalone films as opposed to.
Do you even know the ending?
No, actually,
Will we say it on the show live?
not live, as it's 2019, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll leave it a little because this is like if it's the ending of a trilogy, we'll give it a little extra buffering time because it's not really a twist that's so well known. A year and a half really. Well, it's a twist.
It's 2 years now. It came out 18th of January.
Fuck. Wait. Yep, 2 years. Okay, yeah, say it then.
So basically,
hang on. Wait. Spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning.
There it is. Okay.
So basically, like, obviously the whole point of like Glass is that they're in like this mental asylum with this woman that is like basically like interviewing them and like just kind of doing experiments on them or whatever. And then at the end, they break out and then they have like, your man James McAvoy is being controlled by your man Glass, and Unbreakable is trying to kill Glass because you find out that he was the one that did the like derail the train in Unbreakable.
Okay.
So like he killed his family.
Oh, so Glass.
Yes, Glass
derailed
killed his family. So like he's like pissed. So he's trying to kill him, but then this woman comes out with like soldiers or whatever, and just kills him. That's it. She just comes out, shoots James McAvoy. Your man Glass was kind of beaten up already and just is left to die, and then she just drowns Bruce Willis, and then it cuts to like a meeting and goes, that experiment didn't work out, let's try it again, and it ends.
Oh fuck, I hope it doesn't set up a new.
I don't think it will, but it's such a shit ending.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
That is shit. Yeah.
Like that's a very poor ending.
Yeah, poor M. Night.
He tries too hard to make a twist.
Does. Really does try way too hard. Oh, yeah.
But he can make some great films though. He's probably one of the best directors out there in general.
I don't know if I could call him one of the best. I could definitely call him having some of the best movies out there. All right, but as far as the directors go, with some of the mistakes he's made, I'm like, you can't really call him good. You can call him good. Sorry, you can't really call him one of the best.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, from decisions that directors made to decisions that casting operators have made, You don't know about the Borderlands movie.
No, I don't.
Okay, we're starting to get all the cast members of the Borderlands movie, which is a video game for people who live under 7 layers of rock and fossils. And they started to release all the characters, and some are unreal. Like we have Jamie Lee Curtis. I can't remember what character she plays. I love Jamie Lee Curtis. We have Jack Black has also been announced. Oh, actually, what character is he playing? I could probably find it here in a few seconds.
Claptrap.
Yeah, he's playing Claptrap. Yeah, but
Kevin Hart's
there's
in
one. There it is. There's the one that we need to discuss.
He's playing Roland.
Just type Roland into your just type Roland in. Type Roland from Borderlands. I'm going to do it as well. Roland from Borderlands. I said from Borderlands. Whoops.
Okay.
From. Now, Borderlands. Now, look at that man.
That is... That's a Dwayne Johnson character.
That is a Terry Crews. It's a Dwayne Johnson. It's an anyone but Kevin Hart character.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, 100%. That's like, but then the thing is, right? The only thing is that he's a small character.
He's
5'11".
not.
He is. He's 5'11".
5'11" isn't that small.
But okay, but like he couldn't be done by a Terry Crews or Dwayne Johnson because they're like 6'4".
You could still make him not. No, but in game as well, you're like, oh, don't call him small. You could be like, oh, he's 5'11".
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Like he's
Kevin Hart
a
is
buff
small.
fucker.
So like,
Yeah, but he's well more than 5'11".
yeah, he's like 5'7". So yeah, that's yeah.
But the next thing
that's
about
a weird one.
The next thing is like he's not like if you read through what he's saying, what it says about him, he's a soldier and he's like highly trained private military of the Atlas Corporation, but he's not like a wisecracking snarky character he's like a real like organized and militant and like loyal type of character. And then you get Kevin Hart who's just gonna make him a wisecracking dumbass.
Unless Kevin Hart's trying to like expand his horizons, which I doubt very, very much.
Don't fix what isn't broken.
Exactly. Like he's
making him money
being
so
funny. Like so,
yeah.
why try to be serious?
I wonder if is anyone.
That is a weird one. In fairness, that is a very weird one.
It's a very weird one. I'm going to look at the Borderlands movie casting. Is it to say anyone else?
There's just 4. There is Jamie Lee Curtis, Jack Black, Kevin Hart, and Kate Blanchett.
Yeah.
That's
like,
all at the moment. Like they're all a good casting, but Kevin Hart's it's a weird one. He's the only one that's like, oh.
Yeah. Like I love Kate Blanchett as Lilith. I think that's a really good cast.
Good casting, yeah.
I think Jack Black would be a cool take on the character of Claptrap because Claptrap is a bit more whinier, but Jack Black has a very powerful voice, so it'd be cool to see what Jack Black could do with that. And Jamie Lee Curtis, I just love Jamie Lee Curtis, and she's playing a good character for her as well. Who the why Kevin Hart?
Yeah, like literally, like Kevin Hart wouldn't be a bad Claptrap either.
Like, Kevin Hart would be a better Claptrap.
Yeah, exactly, because it's a robot. So like,
actually, I think at the beginning when this was announced, people were literally calling for Kevin Hart to be Claptrap and Dwayne Johnson to be fucking Roland.
Like, I mean, the thing is, I don't know. That's it. It's a weird one. Like it is a bad casting. In fairness,
it's to that one. I can only say it is kind of bad.
Yeah, like they got 75% right. You know.
Yeah, so it's so far we're on the right track.
They got the right idea, but you know they can't get.
Yeah, and look,
right. Well, we never know.
Yeah, as we say, as always, we could well be wrong. It could be good. He could be decent in it. He could be changing his character. No, I can't even say that without feeling like I'm lying to myself. I don't know.
like his most serious like I say serious um role as an actor is the movie The Upside. Have you seen it?
No.
It's basically like the rip off of the original.
Oh,
uh,
okay.
do you know that? Do you know that movie of the guy? I'm trying to look it up.
Here we go. You try to describe a movie to me. Let's go. Let's see if I can get it.
So it's about a guy, right? I have the original movie name here, but I won't say. I want to see if I can describe it to you. Okay,
Oh
so it's
God.
about it's about a rich guy that is in a wheelchair and he's just paralyzed from like the neck down.
Oh, Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. No. Oh, what's it called?
The original one. It's
Yeah.
originally made in French, but the title's in English. Go
What
on,
is it?
you can do it.
I know. I can't remember.
Intouchables.
No, I'm thinking of a different one.
You're thinking of the other one? Like the
I
one
am
with Kevin
thinking of-
Hart's called The Upside. The original one is called Intouchables. But like that would be his like more
serious role.
his more serious role, but yet his character is like a funny guy because he tries to make his life, you know, less miserable.
Yeah. I'm thinking of a different movie. I can't remember what the movie is now.
But you got the right idea anyway.
Not the right idea. Yeah, I knew it was Bryan Cranston. I got the different movie though incorrect. But yeah. So that's gonna be an unusual one.
Yeah, it is definitely a very very unusual one. But again, like it's a movie. It's a movie based on a game. It's probably gonna suck anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
It's gonna crash and burn either way, to be honest.
Yeah, we have a few more minutes on movies. It's just like all the video. I'm still confused where all these video game things are coming from. Like we're literally about to link this into TV and movie now in a second.
Yeah.
Like where all these fucking. Actually, yeah, we'll just start linking it now. Where all these TV series and movies of video games are coming out of is completely beyond me. Like we have a Resident Evil reboot, so there's already a Resident Evil series, which I shamelessly love because they're just stupidly fun movies to watch, no matter how shit some of the acting is in it, no matter how shit even some of the storylines to the original game is. I don't really care. It's a funny, cool. It's not funny. It's a fun, just adventureful thing to like watch some zombies get kicked in the mouth every now and again. It's fun. It's cool, but we're getting yet another one of that, which is more focusing on the video games. Then we're getting like Borderlands in this new one. We already had Monster Hunter come out, so that's going on. We have Mortal Kombat again. We have and then like okay, now we're going to TV series. We have like a few of them coming out as well. But the main one I think at the moment is The Last of Us.
The Last of Us, yeah. We got a casting for the Joel and what's his name? Ellie. Yeah.
Ellie, yes.
So we got Pedro Pascal as Joel, and as Ellie, I can never remember her name. She's from Game of Thrones.
Bella Ramsey. Yeah.
Which I like her in Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
In Game of Thrones.
Now, before we go any further with it, I want to make one thing clarified. Have you played The Last of Us?
No, I have not.
I have. So
okay.
This is where this goes. I want that clear.
Yeah. Okay. So
let's start with Pedro Pascal first.
Okay, Pedro Pascal, right? I like it, right? Because obviously I don't know, I haven't played the game, so maybe I'm wrong or whatever. But I like it because I like Pedro Pascal. And he looks like your man, so like it would be a good fit.
Yeah, my reservations behind it. First off, I don't like. I do love Pedro Pascal. My main reservation of it is the same reservation I had with Hugh Jackman playing the role. If Hugh Jackman played the role, because that's what everyone was calling for. Oh, let's get Hugh Jackman. Everyone just wants Hugh Jackman because they want another Logan.
Yes.
Now everyone's excited for Pedro Pascal because everyone wants another Mandalorian.
I don't think so.
That's the only thing that I feel, because it's It's a gruff guy who's generally on his own, who's out for himself, gets a job to deliver a package to another place. That package happens to be a person. The person happens to be really important to this thing. Then he breaks the person out of this evil place and then goes on the run with them. Tell me that's not the thing of the Mandalorian. I dare you.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, yeah. That's
Now, looking
fair.
kind of beyond that, because I do love Pedro Pascal, and he hasn't, like, okay, yeah, he's been the Mandalorian. That's fair, but I can understand why you disagree with that as well. Because I do want to see him in this as well. My main thing is Joel has like this kind of thick Southern American accent, not Latino now, but I'm talking
Yeah,
like Alabama, Texan type of area.
yeah.
So he's that type of gruff like he's a harsh American type of thing.
Okay.
So my only thing with it is because I love Joel as that type of just kind of like I love his kind of gruff. I don't really know how to explain it. I do love Pedro Pascal, but I don't know if he's going to get the gruffness completely there. But at the same time, with all the cast that's been released at the moment, I'm willing to give Pedro a lot of benefit of the doubt. I am still looking forward to it. I have small reservations, but I'm still going to be like excited to see what he does with Joel to an extent.
Yeah, the thing with me and Pedro Pascal is that like I don't think I've ever like right now off the top of my head think of anything that Pedro Pascal was in and be like, damn, that was bad. Like
Yeah,
everything I've seen him in, Mandalorian, Game of Thrones, Wonder Woman, is just like, wow, this
mm.
man is amazing on the screen.
Oh yeah, and that's why I'm not holding out. That's why I'm not just straight up saying no. I don't want Pedro Pascal in because I
Yeah,
know he's great. I know it's the same reason why I with Jeffrey Wright in the new Batman movie. I was like, oh, it's a black James Gordon. But like you were like, oh, I don't know. I was like, I'm holding out hope because I think I know what he can do. I know what he can do. Like, and then we saw the trailer. I was like, damn, he actually looks really good in it. So I'm holding out until I see a trailer, and then once I see him there, will I be able to link him to Joel or what the fuck?
yeah.
The next thing is also okay. We should really talk about Bella. Okay, we'll talk about Bella Ramsey first.
Okay, what do you think? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really like it.
Is the character of Ellie or Ella, whatever her fucking name
Ellie.
is she like a snarky kind of like a girl, or is she a nice girl? If that makes sense.
She's like the innocence of the game for the most. The whole from what I when I played it, her whole thing is like at the beginning she's pretty young, so she's innocent enough. Like she's being kind of carried through the whole survival wasteland thing. She's not really snarky. She's like just kind of dependent on Joel for so much of it. She's not snarky. She's not like I've seen some of the clips of I can't remember who she plays in it in Game of Thrones.
She plays your one.
I can't remember the name. I know who she plays, but I can't remember the name of it.
I'll look it up. You
And
keep talking.
thank you for saying the phrase. She plays the one.
The one. Yeah, I was gonna go on, but you said like I know. Yeah,
Oh yeah, but like
Liana Mormont.
yeah, Leona Mormont, who is a snarky bitch.
Yeah, that's what my that's why I asked the question. Is the character of Ellie a snarky
No,
kind of like back talking cheeky teenager? And
cheeky
if
to an
the
extent.
and if the answer was yes, then I was like, yeah, this is the
Yeah.
greatest casting of all time. But
No, I can't call it. I can't say she's a
yeah,
snarky back talking type. Like she's innocent for a long while, and then as it goes on, she becomes more refined and gruff and aged type of thing. She becomes like
okay,
hardy. So she's not back talking. She's like serious, and she after a while she becomes serious and like well developed and all this type of stuff. Well developed character wise, not for any weird people out there. So when they said, oh, and also she's like 16 or something like that in the first one, and then is much older in the second one, and I assume this takes place between the first and second game. So the fact that what's her name, Bella Ramsey, looks so young is taken away from that character as well.
yeah, she's 17. and
She's how old?
She's 17 and looks about 12.
She's fucking what?
She's 17.
I shit you not. I looked her up yesterday. I was like, okay. I didn't look up her age. I was like, oh, Bella Ramsey. It's like tied up. What else? I was like, she looks 10. I was like, she's 10. Okay, that's grand. I'll move on. I could have put money on that she's not, that the word teen wasn't in her name.
Yeah, she does. She definitely does not look 17.
She's fucking how old?
17, man.
What?
She, but yeah, that's mad. Like, she looks, like you said, 10, 12, 13. Like,
how old is she in Game of Thrones?
by the sounds of it, fucking 12. What, she was in Game of Thrones in 17, so you can base it off that. So what? Yeah, she would have been like 15 in Game of Thrones.
What the fuck?
No, that's not right.
Hang on, I need to go to delve a little deeper and not just look at Bella. No, it's a D, not a B.
Della.
Bella Ramsey.
Yeah, like, she does not look like 17. That's mad.
No, you could give me 100 chances and I just would not guess her name correct. Top left one, maybe.
Maybe.
Damn, no way in hell. So maybe her acting ability will shine through in this and she'll prove it wrong a bit. But at the same time, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Actually, seeing a more gruff look of Pedro Pascal, I'm like him with his hair a little bit messy and a bit more of a beard on him. Yeah, I'll definitely be able to make a connection, I think. But it'll just be down to what the character is like.
Yeah. Like, again, it's HBO. HBO generally gets good TV shows anyway, so
Yeah.
like, they generally get it right. So like, I don't necessarily think that the script or anything's gonna be bad. It's just gonna be like, do these characters like bounce well off each other on the screen, and like, is it a good, like, do they play the character well?
Yeah, that's what it'll come down to.
Well, it's not that they will they play it well. I think they'll play it well, but it's like, will they fit the character of the video game?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, for me, like, I feel like this can go one of two ways, right? One, everyone is just gonna be like, wow, that was amazing, right? Or there's gonna be a split down the middle of people that play the game and people that haven't played the game. People that haven't played the game is gonna be like, oh, yo, this new TV show is awesome. And then people that play the game is gonna be like, no, that's not what the game is.
Yeah, and my issue with the game is such a cinematic experience. It's a third-person survival story that's first-person and story-driven. So I don't know why they're making a series out of a third-person story-driven survival drama game type of thing. Yeah. I don't know. The game didn't need a series. The game didn't need anything like that. So I was just so confused when they started saying, "Oh yeah, it's going to be a Last of Us series." I'm like, okay, is it going to be other people? It's like, no, it's going to be Joel and Ellie. I'm like, okay, why? We love the characters already. We've been so attached to them in the first one, and to an extent in the second one. I know how people feel about it. That we don't need this. We don't like. There's so much story in the games already. We don't need something else to show us more of it.
Yeah.
I would almost love another section of the world that's been affected. I can't remember the name of the virus now because it's some weird fungus. I would almost love another part of the world that was affected by this that they have to deal with. But then now it'll just turn out to be a zombie. Like, I would just leave video games alone.
Yeah, just like, like, where did this come from? Like, where did this like massive surge of like, let's just make games into movies?
Yeah, oh, I don't know. It's baffling me lately.
Yeah.
But okay, we'll move on from that. From like talking about movies with casting that came back, and talking about new TV shows that has new casting. There is another TV show in the Star Wars realm that has gotten a character announcement.
Go on, hit me with it.
You know it.
I know it.
You know the horned man that we're going to be seeing again, and that's horned. That's a hard D at the end of that set. Ooh.
And we're all very excited for it.
Oh, Ray is Ray Park. Yeah, Ray Park
Ray Park.
made a nice little picture on Instagram of
This
a nice little
tease.
horned, little tease of little horned appendages that's going to sit on his head while he wields some form of lightsaber.
And it's beautiful.
Oh, and for anyone who doesn't know who fucking Ray Park is, one, you can skip the Star Wars bit then, and secondly, it's Darth Maul
Darth Maul, yes. Which
in the new
I'm
Obi-Wan
so
Kenobi series.
excited.
Oh yeah, like I know at the when the Hayden Christensen announcement came out, I still hold my reservations. I still don't really know how I feel about it. It depends on how they do it. If they make flashbacks to them together, that'd be unreal. But this is like the one thing I was like, holy shit, yeah, give me more of Ray Park.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Like
Yeah.
I just can't wait to see like outside of like Clone Wars, just
Yeah.
see Darth Maul and Obi-Wan Kenobi go at it again.
Yeah, because another thing he said on his thing was he's not voicing him. He's just doing emotion. I say he's just doing the physical work for him. And that's awesome. So in that mindset, if they get his name Sam Witwer, I think his name is something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
The voice actor that did Maul in the Clone Wars, there was a moment because I'm watching Clone Wars at the moment, and I got through all of the Maul and Savage Opress storyline, and there was this moment where I think the voice actor for Chancellor Palpatine changed, and it was Sam Witwer still as Maul, and they were conversing at one point. And I just heard like the new guy of Palpatine was like, yeah, he's all right, and then I just heard Witwer. I was like, oh my god, you actually are unreal. I need to make sure I pronounce that name right, but I was like, my god, your voice is actually fucking incredible. He's genuinely, yeah, Witwer. Yeah. Ooh. 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 Okay, yeah. Yeah, Witwer. Yeah, he was genuinely scary, genuinely terrifying, and for what that man looks like, he doesn't look like he'll make that such a scary. He's 43. Fucking hell, he looks good for 43. Damn. But yeah, like if they combine not Mason. Why do I keep saying Mason Ray Park? Is that guy
Mason?
Mason Ray? Oh, Mason Ray Parker is a person I never. Oh, I know why. He always fucking comments on Instagram posts. Ray. It is Ray Park, isn't it? Yeah, Ray Park. So combine Ray Park with Sam Witwer's voice. I'm like, yes, give me that Darth Maul.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Like, yeah, and it kind of just came out of nowhere. It was kind of like, oh, here you go, Darth Maul's coming back. Like, oh, thank you. What a lovely surprise.
He's Scottish. Jeez. Hey, if he's Scottish, why do you call him an American actor when I type in on Google if he's Scottish?
It says Scottish actor on Google.
Maybe I looked at Mason. Oh, I might. No, sorry, Sam Witwer as well was what I typed in.
There's just one person to you now.
Yeah, to me they're one combined character.
One
And I
big
hope they
character.
will be. I hope they will be one combined character.
Yeah, you can hope so.
Damn right. Well, what other TV series news have you lined up?
Oh, it's a good question. It's all gone out of my head now that you asked me.
Yeah.
Oh, Brooklyn Nine.
Oh yes, I knew there was one giant one that made you sad.
It made me sad.
Or did it make you sad?
Brooklyn Nine is officially ending after 8 seasons. Sad.
8 seasons.
8
Yeah,
seasons.
are you sad?
I am sad. Yeah, I am sad, and it's mainly because like it was there. It was like first 5 seasons, and you're like, yes, this is awesome.
Mm.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is great, and then they get cancelled, and then you had that heartbreak of like a day of just it's gone, and then it got picked up again, and then they had 2 seasons after being picked up. So it was kind of like the reason it makes me sad, because usually like when a TV show ends, I'm like, okay, at least they know when to end. But the reason that I don't want this one to end yet is for the simple fact that it was cancelled and it was picked up, and it was just getting really, really good, and it was
Yeah.
kind of like a revival of the show, but we're only getting 3 seasons of a revival. So that's the
Yeah.
only like thing that's making me sad.
Just really quickly, already people are making references to The Last of Us as Mandalorian, as there's fan art already of Mando and Baby Yoda as Jonah and Ellie. So, but yeah, I've watched the best of moments of what you call of oh
Brooklyn
my
Nine-Nine.
god, what's it called? Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Wow, thank you. I watched the best of moments of it. I know how good it is. I can appreciate it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. But that's what I was wondering. I was wondering if you thought it was a good place to end, but obviously not.
Um, it probably is. Like I haven't seen season 7 because it hasn't come out on Netflix yet, because Netflix takes forever to come out, and it's coming out in March. So, but I know how it ends because it got spoiled on me.
Oh,
Like I know how that season ends. So no, basing it off how that ends, it probably would be a good time to end it.
mm.
Like in theory, it would be a good time to end it, based off what happened in season 7 ending.
Yeah. So maybe save the opinion on whether or not it's a good place to end or not until you've seen season 7, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, but it also kind of, like back at the start of the year when we had all the riots in Minnesota and stuff, like
Mm.
Andy Samberg and Terry Crews, they all came out and were like, we're not making Brooklyn Nine-Nine anymore because we don't want to promote like funny cops like during this. And then
Yeah.
so it's making me think, is it because of that as well? Like, is that a reason too, of like they don't want to like make cops look lighthearted and stuff during like troubles or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on to fuck. How did I miss this? Okay, have you anything else to say about
Brooklyn Nine.
Brooklyn
No,
Nine-Nine?
just that I'm sad, but I'm like I've always said, it's better when they can when they know, like it's better when they know it's the last season, so it's like they can wrap it up rather than a season comes out and it's cancelled. That's the only
Yeah.
plus side.
Yeah. Try to leave people wanting more.
Yeah,
It's always better than people wanting less.
exactly.
Yeah. Now, from what I've literally just discovered now, is the wow, I'm getting all choked up with this. The Friends reunion will happen this spring. Confirms HBO chief. Well, I'm dying here.
I mean, we knew it was gonna happen. It was just delayed, so I'm guessing it's.
Did we
It's
know it was
done.
going to happen?
We did
What's
know
going
it.
on, my voice?
We did know it was gonna happen. It was meant to come out last year, but
Was it?
when all the Rona stuff happened, so
Oh,
it
the
was delayed,
Rona.
and it was delayed indefinitely. So
Oh.
like it was kind of like, oh, it's never happening again. It's just not meant to be. So I guess it is meant to be.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. Is that?
Yeah. I'll probably cry.
You think?
See, it's probably gonna be like a mini movie,
And
isn't it?
I just got WandaVision spoiled.
Yeah. I told you to be careful. It's a big spoiler, wasn't it?
No, yeah, it is. We were watching a show last night, myself and my roommates. We literally just started off a new show, and we wanted to look up a voice actor for a character. And I looked it up, and I got one of the biggest spoilers of that entire show. I was like, come on!
Yeah, now you just got WandaVision spoil on yourself.
I don't really mind. Like, I'll watch WandaVision at some point, and by then, I'm sure it'll be spoiled before me.
Yeah.
By then.
I'm pretty sure I know which one you saw. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
But anyway, We won't say what it is.
No.
Uh, but yeah, we were saying about Friends. Yeah. If it's gonna be a mini movie, isn't it?
It's something like that. That's all I keep hearing, anyways.
Yeah, it's gonna be like probably like an hour special or some shit like that.
Hmm.
See, like obviously I want to see them because it's like Friends is iconic and whatever, but like an hour is probably not enough, and it's
You
just gonna.
think?
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be just be very rushed, because like
Oh yeah,
at the end
probably.
of Friends, I mean spoilers, I guess, like 15 years later, like um, the end of Friends is kind of like they're all kind of moving on with their lives, you know.
Yeah.
So like clearly with the reunion, it's kind of like they lost touch, and then they're all coming back together. So an hour is probably not enough to bring them all back together and catch up on what they've done or whatever. I don't know.
Hmm.
See, I don't know. Um, don't know how they're gonna
Yes.
handle it. I guess.
Yeah, I guess we can only just wait for that one, especially.
Yeah, that's just the thing where you kind of just have to wait. Like, and I feel it's never happened because I have a feeling they never say it, but I have a feeling they hate each other. I think
In
they
real
absolutely,
life?
yeah, I think they absolutely hate
Oh
each other in
yeah.
real life. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Not
um,
all of them now.
no, I think like some of them would like get along, whatever, but I think some people would hate each other in that,
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's no
and
way you
like they
go
always
that long
had,
and not hate at least one person.
yeah, especially I feel like it's especially the ones that became like continued to stay famous afterwards, and like was successful after Friends.
One's plural.
Ones like Jennifer Aniston. I feel like everyone not necessarily hates her, but like definitely envies her, and like just be
Yeah.
like, why did you continue to be so successful and us like not?
Yeah, 'cause I guess like look at what, because yeah, like Courtney Cox did. Like, she had like a little time on Scrubs, so that was fine. Well, that's towards the end. Um, I can't really. I guess was Cougar Town was another one.
Yeah, she did Cougar Town. Wasn't great. I remember watching
Well,
a little bit
no,
of that. It wasn't great.
I remember people kind of being on and off with it. Matthew Perry hasn't gone on to do much. He did the voice for oh God, I should really know that name off by heart. He's the main villain in Fallout New Vegas. Oh, Benny. He's Benny.
But like, yeah, like you'd think he'd be the most successful out of all of them. Like the
So
funniest
what?
successful. Uh, he's the funniest of them all. Anyway, like personally,
Oh
I
yeah,
think he's the funniest of them all. So you would think that he'd be able to go off and just continue being funny, but it's just not.
no. I think he had one or two things afterwards, but yeah. And
And then
Jennifer
like,
Aniston, Christ.
she crushed it afterwards.
Absolutely,
Not
yeah.
necessarily like she obviously has like good movies. Like she's in We're the Millers and Meet the Millers.
Meet
Meet
We're the
I
Millers,
think
eh? No, We're the Millers.
We're the Millers. She's in I think Bad Bosses or something like that.
Yeah, she is.
And like she's great in them, but like she didn't have, not off the top of my head now, but like she didn't have a movie where she's the lead actress and it's like, whoa, she stole the show here. Like this is amazing. Like she just had small roles that she did them fairly well.
Yeah, I'm literally about to go. Yeah, but
I'm sure
try
there is
and
one that I missed.
yeah, if fucking IMDb will have to work with me sometimes on this.
Um, We're the Millers, Just Go With It. She's in Marley and Me. I guess that one's pretty big.
Yeah, well, the thing I kind of want to say, oh, she's in 30 Rock, is like she never really went back to just being Rachel Green though.
Yes, I feel like a lot of them were like, this is what worked. I'm gonna try to stick with it.
I would say David Schwimmer would probably be like that. Like, is he what he went on to then be Marvin in Madagascar?
Melman.
Melman, that's what it was.
Melman, yeah.
Sorry, excuse me if that registered. Like, so he kind of did the same thing. I just don't know what Lisa Kudrow did afterwards. I know she did a few things, but I just
Yeah, she didn't do much. And then like, Matt LeBlanc, was like he was so stuck with the character of Joey that he had a spin-off called Joey. Like he
Yeah,
had a show called Joey after Friends of
and
him moving back with his mom.
I feel like that kind of fucked him though a bit.
It did because it was um like he just it was bad.
Yeah, it almost showed him like a one-trick pony. But then, like, now he got the Top Gear thing going for him, so like it's good to see him back out there and a completely different thing to what he usually does.
He's still not. He's not there anymore, is he? Or is he still there?
I don't know. He probably was for a bit.
Yeah, I know he was when they got rid of the main three lads.
Um. Yeah, no, you're right. There's other people there now.
Oh yeah,
Who I know
left
none
some
of,
areas,
but
so-
at least he got that for a bit.
yeah, I guess. But yeah, like none of them were like crazy successful afterwards.
Not crazy, no.
So like that's why I don't think they ever had a reunion because they kind of just spited one another for if one of them had a role that was half decent and then the other one wasn't having a role or something, they'd spite each other.
Probably, or they were just being compared to each other, type of thing, constantly.
Constantly, yeah, and like I know they had the whole thing where like they demanded all of them paid equally, which I think is a good idea, right?
Yeah,
Because like everyone has the same role, but then like people that are like if you look at literally any of the cast, like just take Joey, one of the fan favorites, and you're like,
yeah.
he's fan favorite, he's funny, whatever, and then someone like Phoebe that is probably last on everyone's list,
On most,
of
at
like
least, yeah.
on Friends list, is getting paid the same as the favorite or whatever,
Well,
which
yeah,
could,
it would
it would piss you off, like.
to an extent, yeah. But if they were like close at the beginning, it'd be all right, and it would stop more workplace disputes than cause. So
Yeah, that's why they did it. Yeah, but like, look at Big Bang Theory was so success. I can't say that
you
word.
got there, you can do it.
Successful, but like they were all paid different wages depending on
Yeah,
the role or popularity or whatever. Like you can't pay the same, as your man. What's his name? What's his name?
Parsons.
Yeah, you can't pay him the same as the guy you're gonna like the guy that played, I don't know, like Raj or Howard. You know,
Yeah,
they're just not the main character or whatever.
yeah.
So I think that's why they didn't have a reunion earlier.
Probably so. And plus, look, I don't think they need a paycheck.
Those those paychecks of reruns must be great to live
Oh.
off.
God damn. It's like the Star Wars of the TV series.
Yeah, like they were
if you get
getting paid.
1% of that,
I think the
absolute
last
craziness.
season they were getting paid $1 million an episode.
Damn, what?
As it aired, and then like the rerun like checks are like $250,000.
The fuck?
It's mad, like.
God, to be an actor back then, huh?
Oh yeah, fuck me. Especially it's such a big show, like
Oh, absolutely crazy.
that's what made sitcoms, I think, like as big as they are now.
Certainly helped it.
I know they have sitcoms like before Friends, obviously, but like Friends kind of like if you look at everything that came after Friends, How I Met Your Mother, Big Bang Theory, it's literally a group of friends that hang out in a certain spot and they kind of like have their issues between each other and they fall in love between each other, and that's literally what happens in all of them.
Yeah. We're over time with
We've overstayed our welcome.
so they're welcome with TVs as did Friends on many TV program things. Channels, that's all it is. On to games.
On to games. Yeah, I guess I'll start this one off.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll just start on this
You
one.
go.
Like, new Mario game came out.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. We can actually start this with a bit of a review.
A bit of a review, yeah, from this small time I played it.
So
Mario game came out. It's called Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. It's two games in the one. Um, it's so cute.
Okay.
It is so awesome. I am absolutely loving this game. It is just so much fun. I'm never a big fan of like what I love about Mario is the side scroller. Like
Yeah.
that's what I like when I think of Mario. That's what I think of, and like that's the games that I enjoy the most. So like having this like not open world, but like it's kind of more of an open area, kind of like you can move around. It's awesome. I didn't think I was
Yeah.
gonna like it that much. It's really awesome. It took the good things of the original Mario and like Mario Odyssey and put them all into one. It was awesome.
Hmm. Yeah, I've heard it getting only good reviews so far. So the fact that even you could enjoy it, which you're like, I know you have nostalgia when it comes to Mario, but hasn't played a game like that in a while, can still enjoy it. It's probably a testament to it.
Yeah, exactly. And like I enjoyed Mario Odyssey. Don't get me wrong, but the issue I had with Mario Odyssey, it was kind of like this. Here's a world. Go get stars, and you just had to find stars, and like it wasn't. It didn't feel. There was no accomplishment for finding a star. It could have just been like fucking under a rock or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
but at least this one, it has the aspect of like having like a camera that can move around and like it's open. It's not side scroller, but it has levels. So you go into a
Yeah.
level and you do that level, and then you move on to the next level, and you move on to the next level, rather than just here's a world, find 10 stars to move on to the next world.
Hmm.
So that's
Yeah.
why I'm enjoying it anyway.
Good. So yeah. So far it's
So far, so
a
good.
good game. So far so good. That's what I was trying to say. For some reason, those words didn't come out.
So far, so good.
Yeah. So from one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So a lot has kind of occurred in the gaming thing that it's been kind of a disappointing little week that's gone by. As of
Yeah.
the 13th to the 12th, something just fell on me. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it came from my ceiling. Hope I don't have asbestos there. But especially in the Halo, you don't know about the Halo stuff that's after happening.
No, I didn't hear about this.
Okay, so apparently, I think it's more of a leak, but it might be confirmed. I'm not 100% sure. There are actually two Halo projects in the work.
Two.
Two.
Oh.
I can't remember if it's confirmed or not, but at the moment, there are two Halo games in the works.
This includes.
This includes Infinite.
Okay.
So it's Infinite and one other mystery one that no one has any idea about.
Okay. That's I
And
like
people's
this.
people's initial speculation was, oh, it's going to be Halo Wars 3. I was
I
hoping
was
it's
about to
not.
say. I was literally about to say.
Yeah, I was hoping it's not purely. Okay, we need to get back to Halo Wars at some point because we're currently doing a legendary playthrough on that we haven't touched in about a year. I need to
Yeah.
reinstall it. I love the Halo. I do love the Halo Wars more probably because I'm playing it with someone and I love the Halo lore, all that type of stuff. I think it's great. But I was hoping not for Halo Wars 2, 3, I mean, because like it might get a little bit saturated just releasing these games every now and again. But then to see, it was like one of the main people at Microsoft or developing team behind the Halo games has completely said, yeah, no, it's not Halo Wars 3.
Okay.
So
So it could be like
there's,
an ODST, something
and
like
that's what I want to get onto.
that.
If they, okay, no, initially, okay, there's speculation and a rumor that it could be about Fireteam Osiris. You know, in Halo 5, you have Locke.
Yeah.
There's speculation that it could be that.
Okay.
I think it's not going to be that because the game won't sell.
I agree. Yes.
I hate
Yeah.
uh,
Like
as
the
a
whole
major
thing with
Halo fan.
Halo is, Master Chief obviously, and like
Yeah,
Spartans.
Spartans at least.
Spartans. So like moving away from that would be, I don't know.
No, okay, no. Before you go any further, I'm gonna have to rephrase what you're saying because what you're saying is
Yeah. No. Yeah. Bad phrasing.
is bad phrasing. Yeah, no, because Halo Reach is my favorite game of all time. I will openly say that. Halo 3 ODST I fucking adore. Halo 5, I do not like because the team of Fireteam Osiris is just not fun. It's just not good. I don't like the characters in it. I just don't like them. So to then bring out an entire thing, and no one liked him. That's the thing. No one really loved Halo 5's story, more so because of Locke and have to play as him. So for them to bring out an entire game that's completely based on playing as Fireteam Osiris would just be kind of stupid.
Yeah, but yeah, going off something that people did not like is a bad idea.
Always. I don't know whether it's ever been a good idea.
Yeah, like it's like, oh, you all hated this guy. Okay, one sec. Let me make a game for you.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what that's like. It's pointless.
It would be pretty pointless. It would very very much be pointless.
Now, being saying that and linking that back to what I said about Halo Reach and ODST, I would still love a game where they follow another team of whether it be Spartans or it follows excuse me, whether it follows Spartans or it follows just like ODST members or something like that. It follows like Marines or something, just to just to give us something even new in the Halo thing. Because yeah, we've had Master Chief for a good long while, and he's going to still be the poster child in Infinite, and he looks unreal in Infinite. I can't wait for it too. I would still love another ragtag team to follow and fall in love with, like in Halo Reach and in ODST, and in
Yeah,
Wars to an extent with Blue and Red Team.
yeah, that would definitely be a better option than going off
Osiris.
something that people just didn't like.
Yeah, exactly, and just stay away from Battle Royale. So far, it's been doing good, but just stay away from Battle
Oh,
Royales.
that could be it. That could be very much it, actually.
I doubt it will be because I just don't see Halo being a good Battle Royale game. There's no point. It'll just feel like it just won't feel right at all. But yeah, that's always a danger, isn't it?
I mean, that's what's making money at the moment, so
Yeah,
I can see.
it's
I
just
could
making
definitely
money
see
and
it.
making headlines of infamy.
I could definitely see it being a battle royale. It would feel like Apex,
Yep.
but yeah, I don't know. It won't work. I don't. Yeah, like you said, I don't think it would work.
No, if they stick with the traditional multiplayer and just make really good maps, like they always do. In fairness, I haven't played a Halo game where like, oh, this map is shit. I play a few maps where like, oh, this shit, but I've never played a Halo game where like, all these maps are shit. Like
Like COD.
like Modern Warfare, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
like
to an extent, Cold War as well. Cold War had a few good maps in fairness, but God, that game is absolutely breaking me. But if they continue with the old Halo adage of just making good multiplayer, a good old campaign to boot, it'll be all right. Just not
yeah,
Halo 5.
yeah, just not Halo 5. Just yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like yeah, I love Halo. Whatever they come
I
out,
do.
I'd
It's
buy it. I'd play it. I'd be like, yeah, this is cool.
yeah, and it's my favorite series. It's my favorite game of all time. So I'll obviously buy it and play it, even if it's Osiris or not. I'll still get it and buy it. I've played the fucking Spartan Assault games as well. For Christ's sake, I'll play them all. I'm currently going through Halo 4. What are they called? Spartan Ops again on Legendary Solo. I love those games, but don't make it any harder to keep saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, like the danger with Xbox at the moment is that they only have like Halo is the one thing that like is holding the exclusivity of like Xbox really.
Gears.
Yeah. Well, no, but like it's mainly Halo really, let's be
Oh,
honest.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is. But I'm saying Gears is also there.
I know, yeah, but like what I mean is like it's mainly Halo what's holding like these people like the OG fans of like okay, I'm not getting a PS5 because I really want to play Halo. So if
Hmm.
you don't start doing good, you're gonna lose people.
That's how it's always been though with fucking Xbox. I'll always maintain I prefer the community on Xbox than the PS5. And like before, I people say, "Oh, what are you talking about? It's just a bit weird." No, I've had both consoles for years, and I've had more issues with like PS5 and even just the general community of PS5 and how social it feels and how welcoming it feels. It doesn't feel that welcoming PS5, but Xbox always felt that a bit more warmer and inclusive to gamers itself, which is ironic because PS5's Tag is for the players.
For the players, yeah. Yeah, it's quite ironic. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you.
But actually, now that we're on the top of Xbox, you finally got something.
Yes, I finally got the Series X.
Fucking finally.
Finally. Um, got it by pure luck. Pure
Absolutely, yeah.
luck. It literally was just like, oh, I'm just gonna check the website now, and it was there.
And
No
you bought
announcement.
it.
It wasn't like, oh hey, we're gonna have a drop this day. No, it was just literally like, just happened. I happened to be on the site as it dropped. I was like, and I got it.
I almost feel like it was a return. I feel like the thing was returned, wasn't used, wasn't opened, it was the wrong thing. Someone returned it, or it just wasn't sold, or it wasn't delivered and it was returned back, and they just put it back up for sale, and you found it. Because didn't someone like 3 hours later check it again and it was sold out?
Yeah, it was gone. But my brother, like, we bought it, and my brother called his friend like 5 minutes later and told him like, yo, they're out, and he was like, nah, don't believe you. And he checked, and he bought one himself. So I don't know.
Oh,
So I don't think it was just the one.
yeah, okay. In that case, yeah, there was a good few, but yeah, they should really make it a bit more open.
Yeah, they should be like you. We're having a sale, but I guess they kind of just wanted to lay low and not like have their website absolutely crash.
Again, like when it initially happened, and I had to walk down to pre-order it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, I'm delighted with it. It's so pretty. It's
Yeah,
such a
I love it.
beautiful console, like, and it just runs so well.
It does, in fairness.
It's just so
I haven't had
smooth.
any issues with it really. The only issues I've had. Oh yeah. No, you know exactly what game I'm going to bring
Yeah,
up now, don't you? The only issues
exactly.
I've had on that fucking Xbox is Cold War.
Yeah, which obviously is a Cold War issue, not the Xbox issue.
It's 100% a Cold War issue. Oh yes, I just remembered the other main thing we need to bring up by gaming, but I'll bring up Cold War for now. Um, the only issue I've had with the fucking console is Cold War, and every single and it's only Cold War's fault because every time because I'm trying to go for. Okay, I'll rephrase it. In Modern Warfare, I went for Damascus,
Yes.
but I was so much more into it, and I was like, I kind of care about how well I do as well in game, so I'm going to keep my KD up and all that type of stuff. So like, I really tried, and I had a load of fun doing Damascus. Damascus is such a fun grind to do in Modern Warfare, so if you're going to do it, do Damascus in
Do.
Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Do. Haha, funny. Um, so I said, okay, you know what, I'm going to do this. We both said, actually, at the beginning, we're going to do the grind for Cold War. We're going to try and get DM Ultra.
Yeah,
And
from
then,
the beginning, it was like, let's just start now.
yeah, and then we discovered that the game is just fucked. And for ages we just didn't really do anything about it. We just kind of stuck with Warzone for a while. I was like, no, I'm going to try and give it a bit more of a go. And thus discovered just how fucked it is.
Unbelievably fucked.
Unbelievably. I was trying to get, there's an LMG's diamond. I'm finally about to get it. I literally needed like one kill. It was like two more camos left, few more kills left to go, and the fucking game wouldn't stop crashing. 4 games in a row, four
Yeah,
fucking
4
games
games
in
in
a
a
row,
row.
and it crashed.
It's ridiculous.
And
Absolutely
it's not
ridiculous
like
that on the next or current gen, whatever you want to call it, Xbox Series
current
X,
gen, yeah.
it breaks more than it would on the like last gen. It's insane.
Yeah, like the opposite of fucking Cyberpunk. And like on PC, on my PC at home, it runs fine, and like I couldn't call it a low end. I couldn't call it a high end PC. I couldn't call it a low end. It's a good PC, so it runs at 110 fucking FPS. Uh,
Yeah,
um,
it's like it's a decent PC. It won't be like insane, like
yeah, I won't be like
insanely
ray
priced.
tracing shit like that.
Yeah,
And I won't be able to like run metahumans, which is another thing I discuss. But it runs better on that. So on the Xbox Series X, this fucking thing just has an issue.
yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, we don't like you.
Don't like you, go away. And now I'm on the
Leave me alone.
snipers, and I was halfway through it yesterday, and I was like, it crashed. I was like,
It's insanely infuriating.
oh, absolutely. And like I was even saying, because like now that I'm in Cold War, I just don't care about my KD. I just kind of want to get the camo so I can use it in Warzone. I don't give a shit. So when I'm playing that, I'm so much different than what I was before. I'm like, I don't care. I'm doing 48. I'm doing 12 to 48. I don't really care. I got a few camels. I'm going to the next one. Don't give a shit. What absolutely infuriates me, besides teammates, is just I get like a few camels in. I'm like, good. I'm even doing good. I'm like, cool. I'm doing pretty good, and it crashes. I'm like,
Yeah,
for fuck's
yeah.
sake. I go to it again, and I start to really shit, but I still get a few camels, and then it crashes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's it's so stupid. Like,
It's ridiculous.
just fix your game.
Just fix it for fuck's sake.
Like,
Make it
it's
run better.
been what, I came out November.
November, yeah.
November. Like, it's nearly 4 months at this stage. Come on.
That's something.
Like, the first season of the Battle Pass is about to end, which is about 50 odd, 60 odd days.
Yeah, it's
And
57.
it's still broken as hell.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. Just fix your game.
Yeah, just fix your fucking game. Forgot. What did you? I said twice there or something. Oh yeah, okay. Cyberpunk. I know this is a real shoehorned in fucking transition, but I need to get off Cold War before my blood level just pops my brain.
Spikes again.
Yeah. I'm the reason why I've also gone back to these type of games is because I'm keeping a wide as fuck berth from Cyberpunk as I can until things settle down.
Yeah, I was wondering why you weren't playing it.
Yeah. So to give a little bit of a breakdown, there was two updates before this happened, and the first there was a glitch at the beginning where if your inventory got too big, it would crash your game and wipe your save file. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for a while before I do anything because I don't want this to happen. I have like 40 hours and I'm like, I don't want to lose 40 hours.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. So then an update came out, and apparently it got worse. This thing, there was another thing that made it crash, and I was like, I do that. Yeah, I can't. I need to just. I'm not gonna do anything with it.
Yeah.
Then they released another update for it to try and fix everything in that one, and it seemed okay. But then there was like the whole thing where there are mods for the game. I know that's more so for PC than anything else. But there was mods for the game that like hackers get in and get different like information from people. It's like, I'm a bit nervous about that until they implement some form of security. I know I'm on console and it's more so for PC, but I'm still a bit wary about it, so I'm just gonna stick back. And then they got fucking hacked.
Yeah, they got hacked and they're currently being held ransom.
Not even the source code has been sold for Witcher 3 and
It's been sold, has it?
yeah. They got hacked by hackers, obviously, and the source code for Cyberpunk and The Witcher 3 was held at ransom. They didn't do anything with it, and they got fucking sold on the dark web. Both of them.
Lovely.
Absolutely great. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not going anywhere near that game. I'm not going anywhere near that game.
God no.
Which is a shame, because I fucking love the game. I've spent multiple podcasts defending it, saying how good it is on next gen. But I'm like, no, fuck that. No, I'm sticking away from CG Projekt Red shit for a while until this stuff is sorted out. I don't really know what dark web things can happen, like with my data and all that stuff with that game. I just don't want to take the risk. So I'm like, no, you can stay over there.
Yeah, I think it's more of a obviously you never know with the dark web, like what the fuck's gonna happen. But like I think it's like what they're gonna use that stuff for is just to basically like
Make money.
just play the game for free. Like
Either play the game for free or just like distribute it and make money or make money off it and stop CG Projekt Red making any money. So yeah.
yeah, just it's like selling it. Yeah, like making up like download codes for whatever, and you can just sell it off for half the price or whatever.
Yeah, so I just kind of want to leave it be for a little bit, just for a little while, and be like, okay, I don't want anything to happen. I'll wait for all this to just calm the fuck down. Yeah. Just calm your tits.
Breathe.
And then I'll come back. Just fucking breathe, for love of God. So much has happened with them. I'm like, okay, I'll find something else to do for a while. So yeah, that's what's happened with them. And it's a shame, really, because I think CD Projekt Red got a lot of shit because people wanted it on last gen and it didn't work, and they said it would, and then it didn't again, and then they broke it more, and then it got sold. Well, yeah.
Yeah, they've had a very hard time with this game. Half of it is their fault, half of it is not their fault.
Yeah.
But they like all this, the hacking and stuff. That's not on really. Like, like that's not cool.
No, it's not cool at all.
It's very harsh.
Yeah,
like.
It's really harsh. It's a shame. It's just a shame that all this shit's happening
Yeah, they're
to
trying
them.
their damn hardest to fix the game, and this doesn't help.
It doesn't. It might. It'd be hilarious if the hackers fix
Fix
everything
the
wrong with the game
game.
and make it like an
That'd be
absolute.
brilliant.
That'd be hilarious. That's what people are saying. Oh, they're just gonna make a better game than CD Projekt Red did.
Yeah. I mean, I won't be surprised to be honest.
Neither would I, honestly.
The hackers are bad, but like some of them are quite ingenious.
Yeah, it's all pretty good.
But yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I do feel bad for them. In fairness.
I do feel bad. Yeah, you had notes on this end because not a whole lot happened. It's all a bit. It's a bit tragic for games.
Yeah, just a bunch of tragedy in games.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Don't have anything.
Yeah. So, like, just looking back on what happened in the past few, but even in the past 2 weeks of video games, there's been massive Warzone glitches in some of the most popular games. CD Projekt Red has been hacked. Dismantled is a better word for it. Yeah. Games have been delayed, all this type of stuff. So it's been a while since I think gaming has gotten a hit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been actually like excited for something to come out.
Yeah, that's a better way of saying that. There's not, because I was looking at the store last night. It's not. I think if I go on to like the upcoming games, like there's nothing really.
Yeah, I just looked it up there now. Like games coming soon or whatever. There's just nothing like till like May really. Till
Yeah.
like May we're gonna get like Far Cry. Well, possibly get Far Cry. We're gonna get Biomutant.
Right, possibly. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of games coming out, but like that's May, like that's far.
Yeah, it's still what 2 months away, 3 months. 3 months. I forgot about the month of March.
3 months. Yeah, month of March. You think your birthday is next week?
Oh God, don't say that out loud.
The big 21.
Yeah, well. Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
so-
is sad.
What's that?
Like Far Cry 6 was meant to be released in 5 days. Like on the
Fuck
18th.
it, lad. Halo was supposed to be released 2 years ago. Well, a year and a half ago.
It was meant to be released Thursday next week, and it got moved to April. Will arrive
Damn.
after April, but no later than March. What? March 2022. Oh, fuck that.
Oh,
Oh,
I
fuck.
knew there was a reason why I wasn't looking forward to Far Cry 6 coming out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I knew there
I
was
was
some
like
reason.
April. I was like before. It'll be after April, but no later than March. I was like, how does that make? I was like March, April. What the fuck? And then I saw 2022. So okay, maybe we won't get Far Cry for a while.
Yeah.
Which
Okay,
I
you know what?
hate
Okay.
this.
Yeah, we were just saying there about how I just found something there again, which I really should have known about. There is one thing that could happen. I know we were a little, not really short in time, but there's one thing that is going to come, hopefully, in June and summer that might give us a bit of hope for games in the future, which is E3 is hoping to have a digital event.
Okay.
Or is it digital or virtual?
Virtual.
Virtual event? I just look at them. Yeah, digital showcase this June. So
Okay.
that's always where you see the good shit.
Yeah, the shit that's coming, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets you excited, but again, like none's released that day, you know.
Nothing's released.
Like it gets us excited for what's to come, but we've nothing to play. That's the issue we're having at the moment. That we just have to play Cold War, or we just have to play Warzone because there's nothing. There is just nothing. Like once these other games start to come out, we can kind of ease off COD for a little bit, and obviously we'll keep playing COD, like whatever. But like we can ease it off and be like, okay, let's play this other game today and not Warzone again.
Yeah. That'll come at some point at least.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm really excited for Biomutant. I just want it.
Really?
Yeah, I just really want to play it. Looks fun.
It's an unusual thing. Yeah, but has there been gameplay? I don't really know actually.
I think there's a little bit, yeah.
I need to have a look at that. Actually, it'd be
Wait, is there?
it's off me. Biomutant gameplay. Oh, there is.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
A little bit. It's 25 fucking minutes of it. PAX 2017. Oh, wait, that's PAX 2017. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
2020 trailer. No, hang on, there's a 2020 thing here.
Yeah, there's a 2020 gameplay trailer. I don't know. I
That
just
does
want.
look
I just
nice.
want a game that I can like, just play it. Like, I just like I think by like I just want Far Cry. That's the main game I really want at the moment. By like Halo.
Yeah.
Like that's the main game I just want at the moment. But like the sounds of it, I'm not gonna get any time
No.
soon.
Okay, that's like at least fucking fall, maybe Halo, and God knows when within that year long bracket that Far
that
Cry
they've given
said.
us. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for that narrowing it down for us.
Yeah. God.
Or like even like Arkham Knights. Um,
Yeah, I don't know about
I
Arkham
could
Knights.
get excited for that.
Yeah.
Just something. Give me something new. I'm sick of playing all these old games.
Well, yeah. I can never get sick of playing Halo, but I would like something else.
Oh, fuck's sake! Like
Something else that
Gotham
isn't
Knights.
plagued by development issues.
Gotham Knights release date is slated for sometime 2021. Like, it may slip to 2022. Like, are we gonna get anything this year?
Nah, probably not.
Like Harry Potter game meant to come out this year. Nope, delayed to 2022.
Yeah.
No. Ugh. Sucks.
Our hopes and dreams.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we can end it on a sad note.
Yeah, this is one of the few times we're ending gaming and our podcast on a sad note. So anyway, thanks for listening. No, I'm sad now. I'm just staring off into the distance now. Did you stop recording? Oh shit.